Close your eyes, get some rest. I'm by your side, lay your head on my chest.
Hello my loves, welcome to my channel. Happy 2026. You all had a lovely start to the year. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas. Just for me this year, I don't know, it just felt so much more magical on the actual Christmas day. It was because downstairs and we opened up our Christmas stockings downstairs instead of going into mum and dad's bedroom. So I don't know if that was, one of the reasons. Because last year my sister and I went into mum and dad's bedroom as normal, like we've always done, and opened our stockings on their beds. But I did find it a little bit awkward, not gonna lie, and a bit weird that and really my sister was like on our parents' bed when, and being like, I was 19 at the time, so like being 19, Charlie being 16, and it's just like all weird. So this is awkward. I'm not gonna lie. Because we're all now, and I know we're not like tall as a family, but because we're all quite like now bigger and taller than we were like, I don't know, 5 years ago. There's not really a place for us to sit, if you get what I'm saying, without squishing mum and dad. Because we decided on New Year's Eve, not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, that we're going to come downstairs with our stockings and open them downstairs with like the open fire. And yeah, it was a really nice, cozy Christmas day, and I just really enjoyed. I don't know, that's hot. Because I just don't know, enjoyable, more Christmassy, if you do get what I'm saying. And something that I really love, and I think like it gets my heart even more excited and stuff like that. And it's when I open up my door, Christmas morning, and you see your stocking. Now my mum and dad used to actually stick our stocking in our bedroom, so when we would wake up on Christmas morning, it would be there in our room. But since moving into this house, I think they maybe even done it where we used to live, but I'm pretty sure maybe that was even. It was a really nice, cozy day. We came downstairs, opened up our stockings, had a cup of tea, we lit the fire. Well, we had the fire going on Christmas Eve, which is just one of our, like, we try and keep it going all the way night during this time of the year. And it is, when I came down this morning, it was still quite warm, so I might put a couple of pieces of coal on it, see if it picks up again, because I feel like that would be really cozy. Love an open fire. I don't know, like coming down on a Sunday morning, Dad lit the fire. It's a frosty Sunday morning. I don't know, maybe it's December. It's got a Christmas tree. Christmas tree is up. The lights are on. It's just looking so magical. Or even particularly today, when when we woke up, it's snowed, which I just love snow. I wasn't actually expecting snow, because whenever see weather, or even like Met Office has said we're gonna get like some snow and frosty, which, not gonna lie, I love a really frosty, cozy day. But there's something more about like waking up to snow. I just absolutely love it. I love this time of the year. I love winter. I love like waking up, and because there's no leaves on the trees, waking up and like the trees like glistening in the with like morning dew, and looking all cold, and looking all like, and there's like frost on either on the grass, or even I do quite like waking up and it being on the roof, even if it's not on the grass, and it just looks so magical. And I thought we could spend a nice cozy day together. I'm going to probably light the fire a little bit later on. It is currently only really past 10. I've had such a busy, productive day. I just wanted really to get on with all the bits I needed to get on in the kitchen and then just have a nice cosy morning, drinking cup of teas, reading my book, and looking at the snow and like lighting a fire, having the candles lit, just having a really nice cosy morning. And what my plan is this afternoon is to get on with a bit of computer work. I also thought we can go through all of my Christmassy presents, the presents that I want to show you this afternoon. I am actually currently wearing one, which I'll show you a little bit later on. And yeah, we're gonna have a nice cozy evening at home. I think we might. I don't know if I want to watch an episode or something of my TV show that I'm watching on Netflix. I'm watching My Life with the Water Boys. Water Boys. I think it. Well, yeah, My Life with the Water Boys. It's on Netflix. It's been another cozy day with you all. It is 13 minutes to 5 o'clock. I have been getting on with a bit of computer work. I have lit the fire now. I made the fire around about like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and I was debating on lighting it then, but I just actually decided to wait for a couple of more hours, maybe 2:30, and then decide to light it. I ended up lighting it at 2:30, which was really nice. Just getting on with a bit of computer work with the fire lit. I've actually got really good at lighting the fire now. Before it would like disappear every 5 minutes. It's got on, especially like October this last year. I definitely have found a way to keep the fire going, and also, as I said, I have been getting on with the computer work. I thought we could quickly head upstairs, and I can quickly show you all of my Christmas bits that I got this year, including this jumper. I'm not too sure how much you'll be able to see because it is now starting to get very, very dark, and the camera doesn't really do very well in warm light. Ring lights are charged because I don't really use my ring lights. I just sometimes find they're a little bit too bright for my room. If you get what I'm saying? Big shadows, and I don't like I don't like that. Plus, it kind of gets rid of the cozy vibe in my room. If you get what I'm saying, it just looks very less cozy. So I try not to use those. But yeah, so maybe we could head upstairs in a bit, and I can show you what I got for Christmas. I'm only going to show you like a couple of items, all the bits I really truly love, and yeah, I don't really like showing you every single thing. It's it could go two ways. It could be like one way. Some people might think I'm bragging. Some of them might, but then some people might find it really, really useful because they might have similar people. So they won't be able to cozy. But anyway, I'm going to quickly head upstairs, and I thought we could give a little what I got for Christmas. Okay guys, I have now collected all of my Christmas gifts that I want to share with you. We're going to start off with the jumper that I've been wearing the most since Boxing Day, and it is this knitted jumper from New Look. A little story about this jumper. So I sent originally kind of a jumper that I liked, from Next. It was knitted, it was obviously neutral. When Mum went to have a look at it, she couldn't find it in my size. It must have been out of stock or something. Or they just didn't do it in my size and I just didn't realise. But it was fine because the link originally was just like an inspiration kind of link. I've been looking for more jumpers that aren't sweatshirts or like similar to my checkered jumper that I've got from Next, because whenever it gets to this time of the year I just wear the same jumpers all the time. I kind of want to switch it up a little bit, and so I gave inspiration to my mum and also my dad, but my mum is the one that mainly organised my sisters and I's gifts. I think it's all. But yeah, so she couldn't find the Next jumper that I actually originally saw in my size. So when she was searching on the internet, she came across this jumper, which is from Next, and I've been wearing it every single day. Because I've got my ring light on, it kind of looks on camera a bit like whitey grey colour, but it is definitely like a neutral beige cream colour. Purchase was this half zip, quarter zip, whatever you want to call it, jumper from H&M in this like creamy whitey colour, which I just absolutely loved when I saw it online. Originally I've been looking for another one of these because I've got a black one, but it's I don't know if I either got a medium in it or if it was designed to be baggy, because it's quite baggy and quite long, so it sits kind of like way past my belt, which I don't typically like, so I'm ending up tucking it in a lot. It's also quite baggy on the like the sleeves, which I quite like. Some days I'm like, oh, I don't really want a baggy jumper. I quite like a nice fitted jumper, but then some days I'm like, I want a baggy jumper. But because I wanted another half zip, quarter zip, whatever you want to call it, I asked for if you could maybe find one that isn't going to be that baggy, if you get what I'm saying. But she literally just orders the one that I sent her, the link that I sent her. And I tried it on, and it fits perfectly, to be honest, which I just really, really love. It's not too baggy, and I could definitely wear this maybe like to an office. Like if it's more like smart casual, you could wear it with a shirt. I just feel like that would look really, really nice. The only thing by me was a new scarf. So I got this neutral coloured scarf. I don't know if you can quite see it because again the ring light is on. It's kind of made everything like, but yeah, it's just like this nice, really thick scarf. I've got another one, which I've had for a couple of years now. It was my first ever scarf in a long, long time. I think it must have been our first Christmas here. I think that's when I got it. And yeah, it was very difficult to keep it clean because I was wearing it because during the winter and the autumn I typically wear a scarf pretty much every single day during those seasons, during the colder months. It was getting quite dirty quite quickly, and I just forget like after the season to wash it, because if I stuck it in the wash during the winter, um, there's going to be days where I'm not going to have a scarf, and what if and I just don't want to take that chance. So I asked Mum and Dad, and I got a bit fed up really of wearing the same scarf all the time. So I asked Mum and Dad to get me a new scarf. So I've got this really nice thick one. It's also quite big, in terms of like the scarf. Like it's a bit more of a bigger material, which I just really, really, really like compared to this one, where it's a bit more like a the scarf's a bit like the width is a bit of a smaller width, which is nothing wrong, but some days it's quite nice to have that extra thickness and of December, and walking up to walking around Worcester, it's just so like the wind just picked up for some reason, and it's like so windy, and it was like my neck was so nice and warm. We also on New Year's Eve went uptown. My sister and mum went uptown to get some bits for New Year's Eve. So some top up of like vegetables and stuff like that, and bread, and mum wanted to get some bird feed, and then I met mum and my sister in a local cafe. And as I was walking out, it was like really, really cold. It was quite cool. I just absolutely love Home Alone. So I got this Home Alone, unofficial alphabet inspired by film. It just gives you each letter of the alphabet and a different word related to the movie. So I never knew it said in the front cover, "This is it. Don't get scared now." I love that line. It starts with like A is for airline ticket, and then it says a quote from the movie. So for A, they used the quote, "Peter, you have the tickets, count them." Don't remember that in the first movie, maybe, or even the second movie. I don't know. And then it's like B. B is for battle plan, and this is my house. I have to defend it. Like it's just got different like J is for jerk. Look what you did, you little jerk. It was a really fun. Mum bought this as a kind of as a little joke, to be honest, not as a serious spray. It's the first say blue jeans men spray. It's the scent Eau de Toilette. It looks like this, which I've only so because last Christmas I got the Champneys like travel set, so it comes with like a body set, a body spray, and a hair and body wash. I asked mum and dad if they could get me another one, because this um, this body spray I used every single day last year, from Christmas Day all the way into I think October. I think that was when I had my last spray out of it. I kept the bottles just so that I can remind myself to ask for another one, and yeah, I've been using it again every single day, and I just love it. Um, it's got warm notes of orange, ginger, spicy cardamom, heady, is that how you pronounce it? Vanilla, and earthy musk. And I also really, really like the body. And my granddad bought a new, because he did ask me, what do you want for Christmas? A new wash bag, because my other wash bags are broken. So he got me this. Well, he got it as a set. He said, "I'm not just going to get you a wash bag. I'm going to see about maybe kind of getting you like a little set." So he got me the Haley's. Is that how you pronounce it? Haley's and Harding, I think that's how you pronounce it. Fuzzy duck wash 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 kit bag and set. So it comes with a shower gel, which I just really like the smell of. Can't wait to use that when we go on holiday next, whenever that is. It also comes with a hair and body wash, and also it comes with shampoo, and it also comes with an after shave balm, which I just really like. They all smell accredited. When I'm talking about my aunties and uncles, I always like to say my dad's older brother, my mum's sister, just so then you're aware which side of the family, because it can get a bit confusing, I find. And I know it's none of your business which auntie, which cousin, which uncle it is, but for me, it just makes sense. I got a pack of 3 games which we played all over Christmas. We haven't played House of Games yet. But can't wait to play that one. We got the catchphrase, which is a really good game. It's really easy to play, and a lot of the cards are easy. Like 5-year-olds would get the picture. Sorry, not 5. Oh no, it says 12 plus. So maybe 12-year-olds will get the rather than 5. We'll get a couple of them quite easily as well. And then we also played the chase, which you can use. So it comes with this one. It comes with a spinner, which you get a pencil. You pop a pencil in, and you can a bobby pin or something that is going to slit through the hole and it isn't going to fall out. And you can turn it around. You push it around, and whichever one it lands on, that's when that's how that will tell you if the chase has won that question or not. If you get what I'm saying, I don't know how else to describe it without telling you the rules, and because I don't remember the rules myself, but it's pretty much like the game. It's pretty much like the game, or you can download a mobile app. So if you play it quite regularly, you can download the app or use their website. So if you can only play it a couple of times and not quite regularly, and it does like all the spinning for you, and yeah, it's a really good game. Okay, so something that I really only asked my mum and dad for was a smart projector, because I just really hated getting out of bed, getting my laptop, getting back into bed, turning it on, then going onto the internet to find the streaming network that I wanted to watch my TV show on, like Netflix, Disney Plus. You get what I'm saying. And then once that's finished, when I want to go to sleep, get out of bed, because I didn't trust myself, and I don't trust myself with my laptop on my bed. I'm such a wiggle bottom, like that. And they did. They got me the Philips NeoPix 230 smart projector, which I've used every single day since Boxing Day, because I set it up on Boxing Day, and it's just like a life changer, really, because now I don't have to get out of bed to put my laptop back on my desk when I want to go to sleep. All I've got to now do is turn it on and off with my control, and okay, so I'm not too sure how much you can see of my projector, but these are pretty much all the apps that I've installed onto my projector. So you automatically come with the APK. This is pretty much another way for you to install apps that isn't on the App Store. So you've got all of these apps that you can download. Box, home of British TV, Bravo, just so many different apps that you can download, and then you can also download them
in our home, 'cause I feel alone in our home.
Evening, it is 3 minutes past 10 o'clock in the evening. I have just watched a couple of episodes of My Life with the Waterfall Boys. It's on Netflix. It's only 2 seasons. To go through some of my goals for 2026. I was writing them out. I was just typing it all out on my phone whilst watching the episodes. And I kind of want to go through them with you all. Maybe this might give you some ideas. So I don't do New Year's resolutions. I've never been somebody that wants to do a New Year's resolutions. I can never also follow them. I'll do maybe a day or two. I don't know. Let's say work out every single day. I feel like to follow those goals. Yeah, so split them up into 4 goals. Main goals, important goals, not important, and not so much. Job, I would love this to allow me to work from home, work for myself, and everything like that. But whilst this takes off and whatever platforms take off as well, because I'm happy if Instagram and TikTok take off, and TikTok is the one that is my main income, and maybe this is slowly taken off, or vice versa, then I'm happy, like, because that's my dream. I'm not too bothered like which platform really like becomes my role, as long as I become a full-time content creator working for myself, being the creative person who I am. And yeah, I kind of want for at least a couple of months, well, not for a couple of months, but for a couple of years, whilst this takes off and everything like that, to have a job which, one, gives me a stable income, because even if I did, let's say, the TikTok shop, that's not really, I have to do a lot of that to make it my stable income, if you get what I'm saying. Also, when you're first starting out on like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, some videos might get more, and then some might get less, if you get what I'm saying. And that's why I don't know. That's why I was like, figure it out, and everything like that. So, and I'll have to see, like, also if it can work, if doing social media can work out to help pay for things and pay for my life and bills, and but, but so even if it became a job, it has to, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, a nice stable income whilst I set this app. So hopefully, in the next couple of years, I can become a full-time content creator. My end goal. So my end goal really is to be a full-time content creator by the age of 30, 35. So I've got 10 years, well, just 9 years now, to get that. So I would love it if you could hit subscribe, go and follow me on all of my social medias. There are links in the description down below, and yeah, and also, so that's one reason. Second reason is I kind of want to use my diploma that I have in IT, and put that actually and get some actual experience. So then, if this fails, I can go back, hopefully, to it, if you get what I'm saying, to IT, and I won't have to start from scratch. Or if it's there to set up a business, and stuff like that, and that also failed. Like, I can go back on to IT. I want to drink as much water as I can in a day. Now, I typically do just drink water. Also, I drink tea and juice, like diluted juice, the one that you add juice and then water with. I know some people call it squash, but I call it juice. Well, it's actually called. I sometimes get them mixed up because orange juice is the one that is in the fridge and squash is the one that is diluted. So I just call them either. Is I know people know what I'm banging on about when I say juice. Orange juice, please. I'll have some orange juice, please. Or orange squash. I think it's and yes, I kind of want to drink a lot more water. And there has been days where I haven't drunk enough, so I kind of want to drink at least a couple of pints of this a day. I don't know how much. If I drink 5 pints, I don't know how much that is. I want to gain 1,000 followers over on TikTok, 500 on YouTube, and save £200. And then my important goals, so not as important as my main goals, but important as the other, like quite important for me, is I kind of want to get more than 200 views on social media, so YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So all of those, I kind of want to get at least like on Instagram and TikTok, also, and on YouTube. I kind of want to get like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. I kind of want each video this year to kind of like start low and then build itself up. So every video is getting more views, to the point where I'm getting 1,000 views. That would be amazing. I would like to become a comfort creator to people. I know I am to a couple of people because I've had people, comment, "Oh my god, you're such a comfort video," but I want it to reach a lot. I want to reach a lot more people, and I want it to be a lot more people, rather than maybe one or two. So by engaging into this video, it would mean the reels engaging with my TikToks, Instagram reels. That's also something that I kind of want to do, is I want to have more engagement on my videos, so more likes, more comments, mainly more comments really. I want to learn to drive this year, and so that's maybe something we can do. And also, I want to organise my life, not in terms of like my files and stuff like that, but like in terms of my room. And then my not important is I want to upgrade my laptop. I want to make my desk more techy, and I want to fully decorate my room, and finish off like decorating that. And then my not so much goals is to maybe move out if I get that job. Maybe move out. I'm not too sure. That might be 2027, 2028, 2029 goal. But you never know. And now this is very, very sad, but I was having a Christmas tree because I love how I decorated my tree this year, or last year. But I just feel like maybe decorating, maybe get a new tree this year. And yeah, so that's my goals for 2026. That's going to end